See, man ain't like a dog. And when I say man, I'm talking about man as in mankind, not man as in men. As men, well, we a lot like a dog. You know, we like to piss on things, sniff a bitch when we can. Even get a little pink heart on the way they do it. We territorial as shit, you know, we gonna protect our own. But man, he know about death. Got him a sense of history. Got religion. See, dog don't know shit about no birthdays or Christmas or Easter bunny or none of that shit. One day God gonna come calling, so you know they going through life carefree. But people like you and me, man, we always guessing, wondering, what if, you know what I mean?
Do you like hip hop?
Of course. Yeah, you know, it tells a story, and he's, as Jay would say, he got flow. But I have to admit that, I still am an old school guy. You know, I'm still, Stevie, Marvin. You know, if you look at my iPod, it's Earth, Wind and Fire, Isley Brothers, Temptations. You know, I got a lot of that old school stuff. So, I enjoy some of the newer stuff. Honestly, I love the art of hip hop. I don't always love the message of hip hop. There are times where, even on the ones that with the artists I named, the artists I love, there's a message that is not only sometimes degrading to women, not only uses the N-word a little too frequently, but also something I'm really concerned about is always talking about material things. Always talking about how I can get something. How I've got more money, more cars, more.
But let me ask you this though, because I like where you're going is great, and I think that would there be space in your White House when you talk about education, when you talk about incarceration, the reality that hip hop can engage the very young people that you have to deal with education and incarceration? Would there be a place to explore how hip hop can be effectively used?
Oh, absolutely. I don't think there's any doubt that it can be.